you want to learn high bar or low bar first, my man? We can do high bar? Okay, so I'm going to ask him to get set up for high bar squats. He's going to face this way. It's a bit short for him, but this is great because everyone can see the traps. When he gets under the bar, I want him to retract his shoulders and to tuck it down, kind of like, and I know we don't really do behind the back stuff as trainers, but imagine a behind the back lat pull down, okay? He's going to pull that bar in as tight as possible. If we're doing high bar, you cool if I touch your back?
Yeah.
I want the bar to rest like so, but do you see his back isn't retracted yet? We would need to create a shelf. Exactly, there we go. He's going to retract. He externally rotate your arms too. You notice how the shelf builds. This is the high bar shelf. Anything between here is considered high bar. Some people do it right up on the here. It hurts a lot for me, so I put it more on my traps. Low bar is across the rear delt. All right. Now you might be going, wait, what the hell? That's really low. He's going to slide off of his back. We're going to talk about that too and everything like so, okay? But we're going to do high bar first. This is the most simple way. It's the way everyone's taught. The closer your hands are, the better when you're back squatting. But if you have bad mobility, you'll be a bit wider. So please just get as close as you can with your arms. He's going to rest it on the top of his traps, making sure he has a nice shelf. Amazing. What I want now is for him to be glued to the bar. So he's going to almost roll the bar into his torso as he kind of pushes up against it. I want him to tighten in, like squeeze in. Yeah, do you feel he's making that shelf even stronger? We want a big, very strong shelf. His foot position is fantastic. You back squat on your own, right? Yeah, I can tell. Most people do this mistake. Can you walk backwards 2 steps? No, just, yeah, like that. That's it. This is the biggest mistake I see people do. Their foot is behind the bar. The bar is here. I need to be under it so it's over my center of mass. Yes? So can you please walk back forward? Thank you. I need him to treat this like the heaviest squat in his life when he lifts up, okay? So you're going to take a deep breath in. Do you remember the corkscrew technique I taught you with your legs? Yep. You can start, yeah, there you go. And when you're ready, you can squat up by squeezing your thighs. Perfect. He's going to take 2 to 3 steps out. I can do it in 2. Most people usually do it in 4 or 5. So I need you to be as efficient as possible as you step out. The first step clears. So he's going to take half a step back. He's going to put this foot into a squat stance. Oh, he did it in 2 steps. Perfect. Oh, he killed it. Awesome. Some people may need that third step to put this leg in stance, but it's great. He may need to like play around with the rotation, but at least he's not stepping, okay? That's where most people get hurt. If you guys notice, if you come to the side, he's slightly hip hinged. This is amazing. This is awesome. This is how I know he lifts. The biggest mistake is people will actually come up all the way because they think they're going to get that full contraction of the glutes. True. But what's going to happen to the bar? It'll slide off your back, and that's how people get their elbows and shoulders exploded doing back squats. So you always want to have a slight hip hinge, knees extended. He has good balance, I can already tell. What I want is to make sure as he goes down, he's going to corkscrew through the floor. Right now, his legs are perfect. It looks like a house. Can you collapse your knee for me? We don't want a Christmas tree. You guys see a Christmas tree shape? We want a house instead. He's going to open up. Wall, roof. Yeah, we all see that? This is amazing. As he goes lower, I want him to focus on 2 things. Hip hinging, knees opening wide. He'll just naturally squat very deep if he focuses on those 2 things. Can you do that for me? Go ahead. Not bad. One more. You guys can't really see it from your angle, but one thing, you can bring it in? You can rest, yeah. What could he have done better?
Chest is falling forward a little bit, bracing the stomach.
I felt the chest was a bit forward, but I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be or not with the bar on.
Yeah. So it was a bit forward. We're going to correct everything you guys mentioned by not even dressing his torso. What he needed to do was to continue widening his knees as he got deeper into his squat. Do you guys see how I did that? If you just go down, what's wrong with my squat, guys? I'm resting on my thigh. You guys see that? I'm like resting on it, right? This is what everyone does when they're new. What you need to imagine, this is more Olympic weightlifting. The fastest way to catch a bar is to part your feet. Right? You guys saw that? If I did it clean. You part your feet to catch the weight. He's not going to move his feet, of course. But what he can part is his knees. That's the big step. So when you go down now, everything's perfect. Do the exact same thing, but make sure your knees open as you go lower and way wider than you can ever imagine.